This is not a tutorial, this is just for fun. Let's make a garden. Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making my garden and setting it up. I thought I would just film this process because I'm excited to do it, and so why not bring you guys along. In my last vlog I showed you guys my little starter plants and told you guys that I was going to be getting a garden plot. So this is the garden plot. It is super big. It's like 6 feet across or something like that. Yesterday when we were bringing it back in, I did actually break part of the lid off, but I'm not too worried about it. I might end up gluing it, but for now I think it's fine. Originally I was going to paint this whole thing, but now looking at it, that is going to be a very long process, and I kind of like the natural wood color, so I think that I might just paint the lid. I had an idea of painting the lid white and then the rest of it just staying like that. I also don't know if I have to clean in here. This is what it looks like. There's just a bunch of like tree remnants and dirt and stuff. I just don't really know if it's that big of a deal for me to take it out because I'm just throwing dirt on top of it anyway. So I think I'll probably start off with painting the lid. That way if we need to do more than one coat, we'll have that figured out. And the next issue is the soil. So I have to go and pick up some soil today. And this is a very big box, and first of all, I don't have that many plants, and second of all, we are moving in a couple months, so I know it's going to be super heavy to transplant, so I don't think I'm going to be filling it all the way. I do like the idea of having the lid on there at nighttime just in case it's like windy or something, so I think that I'll probably just fill it about halfway or 3/4 up so that I can still close it at night without crushing the plants. So the only thing I have to help me is this, and it's not ketchup, it's actually some compost that I've been doing myself over the past 2 months. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. I've been shaking it once a week. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna chuck it in there. I also want to let you guys know that I pretty much have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just excited to have a garden. I feel like I've never had a successful— what is going on with my forehead? So this is not a tutorial, this is just for fun. Let's make a garden. I'm just using the same paint from my coffee cart transformation video. If you guys have seen that, if you haven't, there's my coffee cart. It was just plain wood before and I basically transformed it. That was super fun. But yeah, this is just semi-gloss enamel ultra pure white paint primer in one. I'm not going to sand it or anything because it's too big, too much work. I hope that I have enough paint for the top. I think I should. So you know what, I don't have a paintbrush. Looks like we're gonna paint after. Okay, come to all the soil. Not really sure what kind to use, 3-in-1. Okay, I didn't get anything from Canadian Tire, and all the employees were super rude because I was looking for a cart because there's no way I can carry 6 bags of soil by myself. They're like, oh yeah, they're just outside. So I have to go all the way to the other side to get out of the store, and I get out of the store, I couldn't find any. Go back in, ask an employee, she's like, oh, I don't work here. So anyway, there's no carts anywhere, so I can't pick up 6 bags of soil. I don't know. Okay, so I ended up getting 1 bag of composted cattle manure, and I just have, I think I have 4 bags.
That's the kind of thing you're looking for.
Okay. Is it just for tomatoes?
No, it will do most fruiting vegetables.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so I got all the soil and I got to my cart, I loaded in the cart, and then I realized that I forgot a paintbrush, so we're gonna go back in to grab a paintbrush really quickly. I feel good. We ended up getting just me. I ended up getting 4 bags of soil. I'm not sure exactly what kind, but it was like $2.87 per bag, so it wasn't very bad. The guy was super helpful in there. He like checked up on me and he helped me, and he told me to get some garden fertilizer for vegetables, so I got some of that. And then I also just got 1 bell pepper plant because I have 1 already, but it's not doing so well, so we're just gonna get this little guy just in case. Okay, so the first coat is officially now done completely, and honestly, it looks really, really good. I don't think I'm gonna do a second coat because I don't really mind if it looks a little bit distressed, as it is already wood and we didn't clean it up or anything. I do really think that just doing the top just makes it a little bit more modern looking, and maybe I'll add some more like paint decorations if I'm feeling creative, but so far I'm really liking it. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and it's already dried to the touch, and plus it lifts up anyway, so I'm just gonna start filling soil now. I really hope that I have enough. My plan is basically just to add some and then add a little bit of compost, add some, add a little bit of compost, and then I'm gonna use my snow shovel to mix it around in there because that's all I have. Right now I'm just putting on my dollar store garden gloves to protect my nails and my hands. Let's get started, I'm really excited. We're about halfway, so I'm gonna put my homemade compost in. I'm just gonna sprinkle it in. This is what it looks like. Random vegetables. Okay, so I filled it up now. It's not quite halfway. It's like a little bit over a quarter, so I really think that I need like just 1 or 2 more bags. So I do want to get this done, so I might just go do that right now. It's not there yet. All right, I am back. I just went to the store that's closer to my house, and I was able to find mushroom compost, which I couldn't find at the first place, but the guy told me that I should get. So I got some mushroom compost, and then I just got 1 more bag of potting soil. It said it's good for gardens. So this other soil that I got has peat moss in it, so I'm just throwing a little bit of everything in there. All right, you guys, so it is now officially full. It's just about halfway, so I honestly think this is gonna be perfect. I feel like I don't know if those white things are supposed to be in vegetable gardens, but there's nothing we can do now. Okay, so I think the next step for me is I'm going to take all my little starter guides and all my plants, and I'm just gonna place them on top of the garden just so that I can figure out where they're going to go. These are my starter plants. They are getting too big for this container, so I really need to take them out, but we got some spinach, some chives, some cilantro. I really hope it survives. All of these I did by seed, so we also have some beans in there. Or not beans, sorry, snap peas. Over here I have a couple other little tomato plants that I planted from seed. I don't know if I'm going to be transplanting these guys just because they're growing really, really slowly and might not even make it. So here are my other little plants. I have 2 tomato plants that were gifted to me from my landlord. I think this is called a ladyman or a lady, something with a lady in it. And then this one is a lot bigger. Then over here I have some more snap peas. Again, they were just getting way too big for my starter thing, so I have 4 of them in here, and I'm gonna try to transplant that. And then the very last thing that's gonna go in here that I have so far is these wildflowers. I planted these and they've been outside for the past month. These just help attract bugs, which are good for your soil. I knew that, my brother told me that, so probably gonna transplant these as well. Okay, so I officially made my plan. This is what it is looking like right now. So on this side, this is all spinach. This is ready to be transplanted. And then I have 2 little cilantro guys. These are my bell peppers, and then the one that I bought. These are my chives. I don't know if they're ready to be transplanted yet, so I might keep growing them in my little thing. And these are also 2 more little bell peppers, but I don't know if these are ready either. I'm thinking in the back here, I'll just put my wildflowers. And then this row is tomato plants, so this is the one that I grew, and then these 2. And then my other little guys I'm just gonna keep in their container. And then I'm thinking along this ledge, I'm gonna have my snap peas. Sorry, there's an airplane. And then I can put my little trellis up here when it gets warm out and they start to grow a lot. Okay guys, so it's the next day. It's actually way later in the day. It's like 3:30 p.m. That's irrelevant. It was raining a little bit this morning, so I haven't touched my garden yet, but everything looks really good. It didn't rain too hard, and I am ready to put all these plants in here and then finish up the garden. So let's go check on them. So everything still looks like it's doing really good. I hope that didn't crush the tomato plant too much. Everything looks good, looks intact. And I think, yeah, we're ready to transplant. All right, so I've got my gloves and I don't have anything to like scoop the soil, so I'm using a measuring cup. Don't come for me. After it rains, it just smells so good. It's one of my favorite things ever. So I'm just going to lightly press the bottom. I don't really know. And then now it's time to transplant this pepper that I bought. I'm sorry about the crow. This is like so soft. I don't know, can I just directly plant? Oh, so all I have to do for this guy is remove the plastic and then I can directly plant it. So that's super nice. Alright guys, so it's a bit later. My camera died and it started raining really loud. Really a lot. Anyway, right now I am just outside of Dollarama and I'm gonna go in there because I saw that they had some cute little like things that you put in your garden, you know what I mean? And I kind of want to get some just for fun. So I just found this tomato trellis, which I think just goes around the plants. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this yet, but it'd probably be a good idea. And these are all the little things that they have to put in your garden. There's some more garden things over here. I just found these guys and I think they're so cute because they flutter with the wind. Oh my god, I have to get one. Okay, should I get the pink one or should I get the green one? I also just found these mushrooms and these are literally the cutest things ever. I have some big ones too. Alright guys, so it's the next day. I wanted to show you what I got yesterday at the dollar store. So first of all, I got this little butterfly thing. It sticks in there and it moves with the wind. So I thought that was super cool. And then I got these trellises for the snap peas. So I'm gonna go put these in right now. Okay, so this is what the trellises look like. My peas are just like flopping down. I don't know if they're too tall. I might need to cut them down a little bit. And this is what the butterfly looks like. It literally looks so cute in there. Like, look at that. That's my garden. The only thing I haven't done now is properly watered it. So I did buy that hose, so I'm gonna water it, and I think I'm also gonna use that fertilizer that I bought. This is what the fertilizer looks like. It's like pink crystals. Alright, this is what the trellises look like. I ended up cutting them down, so that's a lot better. It should be able to close now, and then I'll just move the butterfly in the middle for when I want to close it. So that was it for today's video. I know I don't usually post things like this, but I thought it would just be fun to take you guys along on my little experience of setting up my garden. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!